welcome back to our channel Ramika's Diary. Today we're going to be seeing some grammar in CBSE Class 7, Chapter 18, Question Tags. So let's get into the video. First, let's see what are question tags. A question tag is a short addition to a sentence asking for agreement or confirmation. Question tags are very common in conversation and in letters. So a question tag is a short addition. So you're adding a short piece of sentence or a phrase. So you're adding a short phrase to a sentence, and that phrase is asking for agreement or confirmation. Question tags are very common in conversation and in letters. So these are very common in a conversation and in letters. Now let's see 9 main rules for forming question tags. Let's see the first rule: opposite polarity. Positive statements take negative tags and vice versa. So it means if there's positive statements, then it takes negative tags and vice versa. So in simple words, it means if a statement is positive, the tag is negative. Vice versa. So vice versa means the opposite thing. So if a statement is negative, then the tag is positive. So if the statement is positive, the tag is negative. If the statement is negative, then the tag is positive. Examples: he is a good man, is not he? So here, he is a good man. So this is the statement and it's positive. So then you have to add a negative tag. So is not he? So since there's not, this tag is negative. So if there's positive statement, then you add negative tag. He is a good man. Is not he? He's not a good man. Is he? So here, since there's not, this statement is negative, then there should be a positive tag. He's not a good man. Is he? He works hard, doesn't he? So here, he works hard. This is positive, so you have to add a negative tag. He doesn't work hard, does he? So this is a negative statement, so you should add a positive tag. Second rule: negative connotations. So words with negative meanings, example hardly, rarely, use positive tags. So negative connotations. The words with negative meanings, they use positive tags. Examples: he rarely comes here. Does he? So this is a negative statement, so it use a positive tag. So the words like hardly and rarely, the meaning of those words are negative. So if you just look at it and there's no words like not, nor, no, then you cannot be okay, this sentence is positive. This statement is positive. You cannot be like that. This rule also counts if the meaning of the words is negative. He rarely comes here. Does he? So then you have to add positive tag. They hardly ever listen, do they? So you add a positive tag. Few people keep a secret. So this is negative. Do they? Positive. Third rule: contractions. Negative verbs in tags are usually contracted. Example: isn't, aren't. So if there's negative words in tags, then they are usually contracted. Examples: do not equals don't. So do not turns into don't. So you contract do not into don't. Is not, isn't. Was not, wasn't. Does not, doesn't. Am not, aren't. Were not, weren't. Did not, didn't. Are not, aren't. Shall not, shan't. Fourth rule: I am exception. The tag for I am is aren't I Example, I am only a student, aren't I? So, the tag for I am. So if there's I am in the statement, then in the tag you should use aren't I. Fifth rule, 1. Consistency. Statements with 1 use 1 in the tag. So there's 1 in the statement, then there's 1 in the tag. Examples, one cannot always cheat others. Can one? So there's 1 in the statement, 1 in the tag. One can do one's duty, can't one? So there's 1 in the statement and 1 in the tag. Sixth, indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns like anyone and no one use he or they in the tag. So let's say there's indefinite pronouns like anyone and no one in the statement, then you should use he or they in the tag. Let's see the examples. None will come. Will he? Or you could say none will come. Will they? Next, no one would object. Would he? Or you could say no one would object. Would they? Anyone can come. Can't he? Anyone can come. Can't they? So, when there's indefinite pronouns like none, no one, anyone, then you could use he or they in the tag. Seventh, commands. Positive commands use will you or won't you in the tag. Negative commands use only will you in the tag. So, if there's positive commands, then use will you or won't you in the tag. If there's negative commands, then use only will you, like just will you in the tag. 8. Suggestions and invitations. So suggestions and invitations use either will you or won't you in the tag. So let's say there's suggestions and invitations, then you should use will you or won't you in the tag. 9th, let us versus let. So these two are used in permission. Let us uses shall we in the tag. So if there's let us in the statement, then you should use shall we in the tag. Next, let, when used to give permission, followed by him, her, them, uses will you in the tag. So let is used to give permission. So let is used to give permission and it's followed by him or her or them in the statement, then you should use will you in the tag. Now let's see the worksheet. Exercise 1, choose the correct tag. So you have to choose the correct tag. Fill in the blanks with the correct question tag. So you have to fill in the blanks with the correct question tag. She sings well. Doesn't she? Next, they aren't coming. Are they? So remember, if the statement is positive, then the tag is negative. If the statement is negative, then the tag is positive. Let us dance. So remember we saw if there's let us, then we should use shall we. So let us dance. Shall we? Nobody called. So nobody called. Did they? Next, I am late. Aren't I? Next, open the door. So it's like a command. So that's a positive command. So we could use will you or won't you. I'm going to use will you. Seventh one, he rarely goes out. Does he? So remember we saw also the words like rarely, hardly, they have a negative meaning, so the tag should be positive. Next, let them use your pen. So let is used for permission and it's followed by them. So you should use will you. Next, you won't tell anyone, would you? Tenth one should respect elders. Should one? Okay friends, try to remember all of these 9 main rules for forming question tags. It will be really useful, and also try the exercise with me. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Bye.